Students, today I will explain chapter 4, metals and non-metals. In this chapter I will explain about physical properties of metals and non-metals. Second one is that chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Uses of metals and non-metals. Last one is about alloys. What are physical properties? First we understand what are physical properties. Physical properties are those. Suppose that if I will take iron, then it is hard in nature. While we touch rubber, it is soft in soft substance. Non-metal. Second one is chemical property of metal, non-metal. Chemical property of what? Chemical property. Suppose that if two substances react, then make one new substance. That is called chemical property. Uses of metals and non-metals. Uses of metals such as in jewelry, thermometer, utensils, etc. Uses of non-metals. A big example of non-metal are taking breath. Without breath we cannot survive. Last one is alloy. Alloy is what? It is the mixture of two or more metal or non-metals. Now I will explain physical properties of metals and non-metals. First property is malleability. First we understand what is malleability. Malleability is the property of the substance by virtue of which metal converted into thin sheets, such as if two example of metal, iron block and aluminium block, when both are beaten using hammer, they convert into or make thin sheets. And non-metal, when we take coal block, it beaten using hammer, it broken into too many pieces. Second property is ductility. Ductility is what? Ductility is the property by virtue of which metal convert into wires. Suppose that metal, iron and aluminium, when we stretch iron or aluminium, they draw into thin wires. And non-metal, coal and sulfur, when we stretch into both of they broken. Thus we can say that they both are ductile in nature and they both are non-ductile in nature. Thank you. Now our third property is hardness. Suppose we take iron and aluminium. Both are metal but hard in nature. But some are exceptional, such as potassium and sodium and potassium. They both are metal but soft in nature. Non-metal. Suppose we take rubber. Rubber is a non-metal but it is soft in nature. But some are exceptional, such as diamond. They are hard in nature but non-metal. Our fourth property is thermal conductivity. Suppose we take fry pan. It is made up of silver. It is a metal. Metal is a good conductor of heat. Now we take fry pan handle. This is made up of plastic. Plastic is what? Plastic is a non-metal. It is a poor conductor of heat. But some are exceptional, like that, such as diamond. Diamond is a non-metal but hard, but good conductor of heat. Diamond is a good conductor of heat. Our fourth property is sonority. Sonority. Suppose we take two examples, wind chimes and bells. They both are metal. When we struck bell, they produce ringing sound. When we stuck plastic pipe, this is non-metal, they produce dull sound. Now our next property is luster. Shiny surface is the property of most metals. The property of shiny surface is called luster. Gold, silver, platinum all have shiny surfaces. They all are metal and they shine and reflect light. Sulfur and phosphorus both are non-metal and not shine. But some are exceptional, such as diamond, graphite, iodine. They all are non-metal but shine. Our next property is melting and boiling point. Most of the metals have high melting and boiling point, but some are exceptional, such as sodium and potassium. They both have low melting and boiling point. Non-metal have low melting and boiling point, but some are exceptional, such as diamond. Our eighth property is physical state. Most metals have solid at room temperature. Some are exceptional, mercury and gallium. Non-metal have solid at gases at room temperature. Bromine is the only non-metal that exists as a liquid at room temperature. Now I will explain about chemical properties of metals and non-metals. First property is reaction with oxygen. When metal combine with oxygen to form metal oxide. Same as non-metal when combined with oxygen make to form non-metallic oxide. Some example of metals are when sodium combined with oxygen to form sodium oxide. Magnesium combined with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. For example of non-metals, when carbon combined with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and sulfur combined with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. Now our second property is reaction with water. In the metal, when magnesium combined with water make magnesium oxide and release hydrogen gas. In the non-metal, when carbon dioxide react with or combine with water to form carbonic acid and sulfur dioxide combined with water to make sulfurous acid. Mostly non-metals does not combine with water. Thank you. Now our third property is reaction with acids. When metal react with acid to produce salt and hydrogen gas. Some example of metals are zinc. When zinc react with sulfuric acid to produce zinc sulfide and hydrogen gas. When magnesium react with sulfuric acid to produce magnesium sulfate and hydrogen gas. When aluminium reacted with hydrochloric acid to produce aluminium chlorate and hydrogen gas. Generally, non-metals do not react with acids. Now our fourth chemical property is reaction with bases. Most metals do not react with bases. Second point is that reaction of non-metals with base is complex. So we will study it in higher classes. Now our fifth property is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is what? When zinc react with copper sulfate to produce zinc sulfate and copper, that means shows zinc copper sulfate. Here is what? Zinc sulfate. Mean copper is displaced. Now I will explain uses of metals and non-metals. Uses of metals. First one is it is used for making cooking utensils. Examples: fry pan, spoon, etc. Second one is gold, silver and platinum are used to make jewelry. Third one is copper and aluminium are used to make wires to conduct electricity. Fourth one is aluminium and zinc are used in coating iron to prevent its rusting, that is jung. Uses of non-metals. First one is oxygen is a non-metal which is very essential for the life to exist. We breathe in oxygen all the time. Everybody know. Second one is life on the earth is made of carbon compounds. Our last topic is alloys. Alloys is what? That is mixture of two or more metals and a non-metals. Thank you so much.